Blessing good day. So I sit down in my van here and I just contemplating on this whole spyware issue. And what I'm now understanding is why the government tried to deny the fact that spyware equipment was purchased. Of course, if we are to examine the 12th of April 2021, we would have seen an Israeli jet on one of our hangars at the Piako International Airport. Added to that, on the 15th, which is just about 3 days prior to that, we would have had the then Minister of National Security, Stuart Young, telling the Express that he would not be able to comment on the purpose of the jet, a matter of fact, the purpose of the airplane on the hangar, because it's a national security issue. And then we had Gary Griffith saying that this spyware were bought with the advice and the agreement with the Minister of National Security together with the Prime Minister. So my question, as we continue to develop this situation, what is really going on? That is my question. What is going on?
Good morning. This is the voice of workers' rights. The Prime Minister is a liar.
Oh my God!
The words of Gary Griffith. Numerous times Gary Griffith have called out the Prime Minister and tell him publicly that he's a liar. And in no time, the Prime Minister have ever defended himself.
Oh my God!
Well, it can be black, it can be Syrian, it can be Chinese.
I can't believe you've done this.
Is the information in which Gary Griffith is saying is true?
I don't like where this is going.
Then we are in serious trouble in Trinidad and Tobago. The Prime Minister is a liar. Judge for yourself.
To the recent allegations that have been publicly made by the member for Siparia that the state is using an interception tool known as Pegasus spyware solution, Pegasus, to illegally intercept telecommunications.
Liar!
And is engaged on widespread spying on citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. I must at the outset, Madam Speaker, state that this is completely untrue.
Liar!
The SSA has provided an intercept suite to be used by the TTPS, but the equipment is the sole responsibility of the SSA.
Liar!
And remains under the SSA's strict jurisdiction.
Liar!
This is to ensure accountability and control by vetted officers engaged in crime fighting and matters of national security.
Unfortunately, Keith Rowley continues to make erratic decisions that affect the country and mislead the country based on deliberate lies being sent to him by two senior cabinet colleagues who are, let me say, short-sighted. I want to focus on the latest falsehood, which was his comment yesterday in Parliament. Now he is utilizing parliamentary privilege, and yet again, whereby the Guardian and the Newsday expose these false statements, the Express, however, as expected, refused to present the balanced outlook exposing the truth. Prime Minister Rowley's false comments, again given to him by a parliamentary colleague who is not old, stated that I acquired intercept equipment without the knowledge of the government and that, I quote, they resisted my repeated attempts to obtain, own and utilize intercept equipment. Trinidad and Tobago, this is a blatant lie. I am calling you out, Keith Rowley. Your colleagues have misled you. Reveal any shred of evidence showing that your government directed me in any such way. I have several messages between myself and senior government colleagues right here showing that was a lie. They knew that the TTPS acquired this equipment. They communicated with me regularly on the acquisition of this equipment and how to have it utilized. Keith Rowley also misled the country by saying that they ordered me to hand over the equipment to SSA. This also is a lie. It never happened. I challenge you, Keith Rowley, show where and when this was done. In fact, on my departure, that equipment was still in the hands of the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service. It is also interesting to have a Prime Minister state that something acquired was unauthorized, yet his senior ministers were communicating with me regularly on this so-called unauthorized acquisition and asking me how it is to be utilized. In fact, let me state something here. I was the one who decided to do a memorandum of understanding between the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service and the SSA because I was the one who was very concerned when a security minister started harassing me to appoint a junior constable to be in charge of this equipment, hence giving him access to intercept, probably even without my knowledge. So I was the one who directed that anytime it was to be issued by the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service that the SSA must endorse it. It is disappointing to know that we cannot trust what comes out of the mouths of government, this government, especially when they hide in Parliament to spit out false information.